Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Crafting with V. If you're new here, welcome. So glad to have you, and if you're returning, thank you so much for returning. So today I decided that I was going to try out this virtual background. I'm not sure I like it, so I probably won't be doing any more with this background in it. But anyway, me and Stardust are here. We're going to do a coffee chat and WIP. I do have my coffee over here, just a maple pecan coffee with French vanilla creamer. I know that sounds strange, but that's what I've got. Anyway, this is going to be a coffee chat and WIP, and I will be doing this as a premiere tomorrow morning. Right now it is 8:07 p.m. So we are going to go ahead and switch over to the other camera, and I'll probably take this background off because I don't think that it will work well. Let's see if I can find it again. There it is. So we're going to go ahead and switch this back, and then I'll switch it over to no background. Hold on. Okay, so see, it doesn't even show what I'm working on over there, so gotta go take that off. There we go, and you can see part of Stardust's fur right there. She wants to say hi too, I guess. And oh no, she got stuck to the canvas. I had part of it up. Or to the stickers anyway. Want to say hi? You can see her paw anyway. She took it with her. Anyway, so today I'm going to work on these stickers. And I do have the little bears part of this done. I'm doing daily shorts on each of those. There was one day I accidentally put up 2. I didn't mean to. But I'll be doing one each day, but if you don't want to see that, once I get all of those put up, I will do a voiceover on those while I'm working on one of my other paintings probably, and we'll do a coffee chat and WIP, and you can see all of those without having to watch the shorts. But I'll put them all together in a long form that aren't sped up. But this half of this, I decided that I was going to go ahead and work on tonight. I think these little bees are so cute. And this is perfect for Valentine's Day coming up. So we are going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to work on this one right here. Okay, we'll start with the 3s. Maybe I can keep from getting Stardust stuck to it again. She's in my lap right now. It doesn't matter where I am at in this house. She thinks that she has to be right beside me. Okay. So I will be working on my other ones right now. I put together the bed frame today for in this back room and got it all set up. And it actually works pretty well, even though all I've got is an air mattress on it right now. It has the adjustable frame, but it's just one of the cheaper ones. So we're going to go ahead and keep the frames that we have in our room. So the new ones that we got for free, I've still got one of them, and then the other one I decided to set up in here so that this air mattress wouldn't be on the floor and be a nice place for a guest bed. I'll try to get a regular mattress for it later down the road. Right now, this is where my granddaughter takes her naps at, that she'd never wants to take, just like the little video that I did not too long ago, a few days ago, where she told me she would take her nap tomorrow. She didn't need to take a nap. And what's bad is I actually let her stay up that day and didn't make her take a nap. By the time that her mama came to get her, I was regretting that because she definitely needed the nap. And most of the time, she's asleep within like 5 minutes of me laying her down. No issues at all there. But I was really surprised with this bed frame that it was so easy to put together. Now it does have the wire part underneath instead of just a wooden piece, flat piece. So because I don't have a regular mattress on there and I just have an air mattress, I went ahead and cut the cardboard box and taped it together and put that underneath there to make it to where it wouldn't be bad. The air mattress can't stay on those wires, it'll ruin it, so hopefully that'll do for now anyway. If something happens to the air mattress, then it does. I've got to get a different mattress for it anyway. So what is everybody working on? Are y'all working on just one big painting? Or are you working on other ones along with it? I normally have 3 to 4 projects going at a time. I have my cross stitch, which I haven't worked on in the last few days. Main reason being my daughter has had my van and I left it in there. And I just got my van back today. So I'll probably work on it this weekend a little bit and I'll show you a little bit of progress on it. I'm getting closer to having that one done. Once I get that one done, I'm going to start, I believe, on the cat one. Because I know the other one, I don't know if you would consider it confetti or not. I'm sure it's still considered confetti on a cross stitch, but the other one has a lot of confetti. And I am just the opposite with cross stitches. I don't mind the confetti, but I like for it to have some color blocking so that I don't have to switch colors as often. And on diamond paintings, it could have all the confetti. I love confetti on diamond paintings. Do y'all like confetti in your diamond paintings, or would you rather have it to be all color blocking? I think with diamond paintings, I prefer confetti. With cross stitches, I could prefer probably a mixture of both. But if I had to say one or the other, it would probably be color blocking. And that's mainly because it's harder to change the color of a thread for me than it is to change the colors in your drill. Sorry about that. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to start doing little series with stickers and probably keychains and little things like that that are gonna be a short each day. Most of them are gonna be sped up, and with music, I might have some of them that I might talk to y'all a little bit, but I'm gonna try to do one of those each day just to see how it goes. I'm gonna try it for a little bit. Hold on just a second. Sorry about that. Okay, we're almost done with the threes. The other one had a lot of the red in it as well as the tans and stuff. And of course, this one's going to have more yellow and red than the other ones. But I think that these little stickers are really, really cute. What am I going to do with them yet? I have no clue. Not yet, anyway. I love doing little things like this, especially in between my bigger projects. And I've actually been working on my Christmas gnome today while my granddaughter was here. And I probably should have brought that in here and worked on it some more. What I'll probably do is my next coffee chat and whip, I'll bring my gnome in here. How many of y'all out there like gnomes as the paintings? What's your favorite type of painting? I know Granny likes landscapes. Um, I like landscapes to a point. I like them if they've got another thing in the background besides just the landscape. Maybe a interesting house, or maybe a truck where it's going to be the most focal point of it, or some animals. Those are the main types of landscapes that I like. And most of them, they've got to have bright colors. I like the flowers in the front of the houses and all that. Now, Chuck Pinson is not one of my favorite artists, but lately I've been seeing some of his that I would really like to do. Like there's one with the lake house over the water. I don't remember what it was called. I think DP Crazy Lady unboxed it a long time ago. And I think it was by Chuck Pinson, and there's been a few that have came out recently that he's done that are more colorful and bright. Some of those I would really like to do. But I think my favorite things to diamond paint are like fantasy. I love gnomes. I like the fairies, the dragons, unicorns, animals pretty much. I like any type of animals, especially cats. But I do like all the fantasy ones, not so much the dark fantasy. I'm the same way with all of those. I like the brighter colors. There are some exceptions, like my cat and fairy that I did. Had a little bit of color in it, but most of it was blues and blacks. And I absolutely loved that painting. I still do. It's hanging up on my door over there. I've got it hanging up with magnets, which I've got to move it because it keeps sliding down. Either move it or get some more magnets. It was fine until I stole some of the magnets to put my unicorn painting up on the display that my daughter had gotten me. So that is something that I'm going to have to do, either move it. What else? There was a few things that happened this week and I cannot. That's my world's worst thing, is trying to remember sometimes everything that went on. I need to start taking notes and writing it down, but I don't. Had a pretty busy week this week, but then again, it wasn't. It seems like I was busy, but I had more time to do other things than what I thought. Like Thursday or yesterday, I went to work at the shop and I was going to go see my mom Thursday, and I was just so exhausted. I'd woken up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, went ahead and got up so I wouldn't disturb Josh, and all that. And by the time I left the shop that day, I was just exhausted. And I didn't feel good. And I was really, really cold, and it wasn't that cold outside. So I went home and I actually took like a 2-hour nap until the boys got off the bus. They always come to my house, get off the bus at my house, and then either Joshua will take them home or their mom will come and get them. But anyway, I slept until they came here, and they weren't having anything about Uncle Josh doing things for them. So they came in there and woke me up, which Joshua went ahead and took care of it though. So went ahead and he got them, took them back in there. They played their game for a little bit, and then he took them home. And then I think what woke me up is, for some reason, Bullet was out in the backyard barking at something. And I do not know what it is, but Stardust likes to bring me little gifts. And I don't like her gifts. She brought me another bird this morning. I had to get it out of the house. And at least, I know this is bad to say and I'm sorry, but at least it wasn't still alive. And it was still whole and everything, so I got rid of it, but I don't like her little gifts that she keeps bringing me. I think that there is actually a bird's nest outside of my craft room, and that's what's going on. But still, You would think it's winter, there shouldn't be that many birds around, but she finds them. I've got a picture of her. Let's see if I can show it on here. If I can't, I will try to put it on I'll try to put a picture up on the screen, but I'm going to try to show this to you on here. Where is it at? Okay. Let's see if you can see that. My son took this off of his phone, but Stardust decided to crawl into our water bottle packets to hide from Bullet. Needless to say, Bullet found her. But anyway, I thought that was so cute. He took this just a little bit ago and I forgot that he had it, but he sent it to me to put on my mom's frame down at the nursing home so she would have that picture. But she gets into everything. I love her to death, but then again, she drives me crazy too. What's everybody up to? Do y'all have any pets? I love them to death, but they just drive me crazy a lot of the times. Okay, I put that up, and then I didn't put my drills back in there. What color was it? I think it was 5. If I'm wrong, y'all are probably yelling at me, telling me that I'm wrong. It looks like that color, so we're going to go with it. Okay, got a few 6s right there. And I missed some of the 4s up in the antennas, so we'll have to go back to that. Poured way too many into my tray. And I know better than that because, Granny, I'm part of the Spill Your Drills Club too. Even whenever I was kitting this up, I was spilling them all over the place. Okay, let's see. Let's get those 4s done. And then I'll do the 1s. Since I've already got this little set of 4 out. I think these little bees are really, really cute. Who knows? I may send out Valentine cards or something. Send out cards and put these in it. I would probably, if I put the stickers in it, I would probably cut them apart and leave them unattached to anything so people could do what they wanted with them. Lots of yellows. Okay. I am one that I don't want to be anywhere near me, but I love seeing little cute pictures of them. Now, the real bees and stuff, the pictures of the real bees, don't like those as much. But I love the little cute cartoon ones. Tita, I watched your WIP and chat today, and you were talking about the eye freaking some people out. I'd have to say that would be kind of weird to work on. But I saw the other painting that you had. I think it was the lips on it. Those really go good together. Anyway, yeah, I don't think that I would like working on just an eye. I would be the same way as Granny. I'm not so sure about that painting for me. I'm glad some people love them though, and I don't know. Um, what else? I did finish one of my little 20 by 30 gnomes. I did put a completion up on it. I'm actually going to seal that one and give it to my mother-in-law. Um, I think that she would really like that. And I'll probably do that next week sometime. I'm gonna seal all of my coasters that I have and all the diamond paintings that I need to seal. And then I need to finish up some diamond paintings. I've still got a little bit to go on my little helpers. I haven't even got the first row completed on my cross stitch conversion because my tablet was dead and I forgot to charge it. So I'm charging it right now so I can do a couple more boxes on it. I think that it's going to turn out okay, but I definitely will be using a different canvas in the future because like I said in that first video, I think the diamond dots blank canvases like that were meant for round drills. So it's causing a lot of gapping in it. And if I'm going to do my bell one after this, I want to make sure that I get a canvas that there's not going to be, the gapping is not going to be that big of a problem on it. I understand that there might be some gapping, especially if you're using leftover drills. But not that much. And I noticed that they had on Creatively Stitching, it's an Etsy shop, they actually have some mini ones of the, like the Belle and the Beast, and I think they got Toy Story, and I think I saw Peter Pan, Nightmare Before Christmas. They've got all kinds of them. So, but on Creatively Stitching, they are licensed, so the patterns are a little bit more, but she does do a, whenever you buy it, you have, I think it's 4 different downloads that you can do. And one of them, I believe, is the cross stitch conversion for diamond painting. So I might go ahead and get one of those, and the other ones, maybe the Toy Story, because my grandkids love that one. These spilled drills here, I'm going to put them in my jar right here that I have. It is a vase, and it's almost full. And I save some of my budget drills, but there's a lot of them that I don't. Okay, so we are done with the first sticker. How long are we at? We're at almost 30 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and start on this next sticker. Okay, what do we want to start with? I think I'll start with the 3s. We'll do the heart first. And the thing that I've noticed about this sticker sheet, even whenever I was doing the bears, which are these 2 that were upside down, they still printed the numbers right side up on those. So you didn't have to turn it around to look at it and all that. And like this one's sideways, but the numbers are still up and down, so it's easier to, you don't have to turn it all the other ways just to get the sticker the way it needs to be. So, what else is going on? I am so glad that I got that frame put together and I was able to scoot that bed up against the wall. So now it cleared up some room in here. Not definitely not gonna show my granddaughter that that's an adjustable base, because I can imagine me putting her down for a nap and her in here just making the bed go up and down. Yeah, we're not gonna even do that. I hid it in the windowsill today so that she didn't see it, and it's not like I can go and hide the remote unless I disconnect it, because it is a wired one. Like I said, it's one of the cheap ones that we got for free for purchasing our mattresses. We've got better ones that we have in our room right now. The one that I put in here only raises up the head part. The one that we have in our room actually has the head and the feet. So this one's a little bit better. Or this one's a little bit better. Ours is a little bit better. And I definitely learned something with the other stickers. I started at the top part of those. This one, I'm starting at the bottom and working my way from right to left so that I don't put my hand on any of it, any of the sticky, or I'm not trying to reach over anything. What has everybody been doing? Is it still really cold where you're at? Or are you having some nice weather? Here today, it was in the 50s. Not too bad at all. So glad about that, because whenever it gets as cold as it was the last week and the week before, I couldn't even come into my craft room. I had to do everything out in the living room because this room is not very well insulated. So it got really cold in here, even with me running my little space heater. And I was afraid to plug in my little heated throw along with the heater because this room is also connected to our kitchen. So if anybody's using anything in there, I have to turn off the heater and all of that. Eventually, we're going to get that fixed to where this is on its own circuit. Especially once summer gets here, I can stand the heat a little bit better than I can stand being cold. I'm using my one. This is my favorite pen, so I just picked it up. And I'm using the one with the nano tape on it. And it might be a little bit too much for this because I keep picking up the whole sticker sheet whenever I go to take it off. It's pretty small sheet, so. But I think the next stickers that I'm going to do for my daily shorts after this one is I've got a set of gnomes, and then maybe y'all can give me ideas for other ones to do. After the gnomes, I think I'm gonna have to order some more. Maybe keychains? Order some keychains or something like that to do. And right now, I've got it named that short series I'm doing Daily Dose of Cute. So we'll see. Um, but I think the gnomes are going to be after these because they're really cute. And if I already told y'all, you already know I love gnomes or gonks. To me, they're all gnomes. And I need to get me another piece of this fabric that's underneath here. This is just a little square. It's a quilter square of fabric, but I like this and I would like to get it a little bit bigger so I can use it more as a background in some of my videos. And maybe get a couple of other ones too and maybe sew them together. Maybe then I would learn how to use my sewing machine that I've had for over a year and never even taken it out of the box. I wanted to make curtains at the time, and I still haven't made the curtains by hand or otherwise. I think I ended up going and buying some. And I need to make curtains for in here for all the windows. Maybe that would help with some of the insulation in here. But okay. Aren't these coming out so cute? And if you couldn't tell, since you can actually see what I'm doing here, see if we can get that it's not quite as blurry and everything. I switched back to my phone to use as my webcam instead of the new webcam that I bought. The other webcam would probably be good for recording people's faces and everything, but trying to zoom in and get stuff like this, it just does not work at all for what I need it for. So, you learn. I can still use it if I decide to set up different angles for my webcams in here. But for now, it's just going to be, I'll just use it here and there for other things. I will probably, if I go camping, I will probably use that one. Reason being is because I have to do the phone that I have as a webcam, I have to be on the same wireless network, and if I'm using my phone to hotspot, ignore the shaking table. Stardust just jumped up here. Stardust, get down. Get down. Stardust, get down. I've got one square on one of my other diamond paintings uncovered over there, and that is where she was heading to. And now that she knows I'm going to try to get her down, she'll probably keep getting up there. Okay, once we hit about 45 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, because I can't really go more than an hour on Saturday mornings for my premiere. We might try to do just a little bit more. What color was this? 3? I think I finished the 3s. Okay. Let's go ahead and do the 4s. And this time I'll do the antennas first, so I don't forget them. Now she's over in the stack of extra flooring that we had left over from doing this room. I think she's going to try to do anything she can to get my attention. And I told you I was going to do the antennas first, and look what I did. I didn't do the antennas first. Gotta make sure I don't forget them, though. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well, you know what? Let's see if we can go ahead and finish up this bee, and then we'll go. Give us a little bit of time here. Okay. Let's get the 5s out, and then we'll go back and get the 1s. And then there's 2 6s. I don't know what she's doing over there now. Unfortunately, that silver stuff that goes underneath the flooring, I guess it makes it to where it's not, it cushions it a little bit or something. She's tore a lot of them up. Oh, she's in a box. She's in my little buddy heater box. She absolutely loves boxes. And anything that she can crawl in, as you saw in the water bottles. That was not a very good place to hide from Bullet. But they get along most of the time, and whenever they don't, she gives him a good slap, and he still doesn't go away. So, he does not learn. But, can you see that? I think I zoomed it in too much, but we're almost done. Oh no! I got my nano tape stuck to the sticky bar. Oops. It's still working though. Yeah, I'll probably work on Little Helpers. I'll probably do a square of it tomorrow. I think I'm going to back off on working on it so much. And then I will come back to it after I finish some smaller ones and maybe the frog. I'll still work on it a little bit, but I'm not going to try to rush through it, because I think whenever I do that on a bigger painting, that's whenever I get to where I don't want to work on it anymore. So I'm going to give it a week or so of not working on Little Helpers that much and see if I go back to it and finish it. Because normally whenever I get that close to being done with the painting, I just want to work on it and work on it and work on it till I get it done. And that one, even though it is a great canvas, other than a few non-sticky spots that they're sticky but not like the rest of it. Other than a few spots like that, and they're only like 4 or 5 drill spots, they're not big spots. The canvas is great, the drills are great, but other than those, I'm just not wanting to work on it lately, and diamond painting's supposed to be fun. And if I'm not enjoying it, I'm going to take a step back from it. Normally I do that and then I go back to it and I finish it just like that. I was working on Magical Meeting and I did over half of that painting. It was a Josephine wall, which I love her artwork as well. I have completed 2 paintings by her, and I've probably got 3 more in my stash. I think I got Mask of Love, Pisces, and Spirit of Flight. And that I still have to do of hers. Love her paintings. I love the watercolor effect of it and everything. And Diamond Art Club, she is no longer an artist with them. So you can't get her paintings from there. I know there's a few other places that you can get them from, but they're pretty expensive, even more so than Diamond Art Club. I was wondering what was under there. It was a drill. So I can't get those right now. Maybe eventually one day. I do want to try to get a Dreamer design just to say that I have tried one to see how I like it. The only 2 premium companies that I have ordered from are Diamond Art Club and Craftday. Love Craftday. Have never had any issues with the paintings that I've done from there. I've got several in my stash, and I've done several of those paintings. Never had any issues at all. So anyway, I'm going to finish this up. Okay, so this little sticker is done. We're at 48 minutes, which is pretty good. So I'm going to, as I'm putting this away, I'm going to go ahead and say bye. If y'all are still here at this point, thank you so much for watching. Be sure before you go out of here to hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, I would love to have you. And see, look, let me zoom this out. I don't know if you can see them. See what I just did, Granny? Told you I spill them all the time. That wasn't so bad, but anyway, I'll see everyone later. So glad if you are still here and listening to it till the end. Thank you so much. Take care, everyone. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.